Hello everybody, this is Bishop Deb, and I'm coming to you on a Sunday evening. It's a gorgeous end of summer night. Lots of people still kind of strolling along in Niagara-on-the-Lake. I'm actually sitting in a parking lot at the moment. I just went shopping and thought I would check in. Prayer on the go. It's been an insane weekend for this very tired bishop. I had 6 weddings and a baptism. And I've been to Fort Erie twice, and I've been to Jordan, and I've been all around the Niagara Falls area. And I feel so blessed to be able to participate in so many wonderful celebrations. And even today at the baptism, it was the child of a couple that I married a few years ago. So those connections are so important, and I'm very, very blessed. I'm feeling very good tonight. Just tired. Haven't been able to really get to the player to record anything, but in my prayers tonight are all the people who are in harm's way with Irma. Millions of people being affected by that storm. The continued cleanup efforts in Texas, the wildfires in the West Coast, even flooding in some parts of Ontario here, and across the world, flooding and disasters in India and in places, I think the Middle East. It's just been a terrifying time for people on this planet. Mother Nature's angry with us. And you know, I might sound absolutely cuckoo, but I think global warming, yes. But I do therapeutic touch and I do Reiki. I do energy healing. And I am aware that our thoughts are creative. Our thoughts are creative. And what have we been thinking as a species, as you know, in communities and nations over the past year especially? We've been thinking really nasty thoughts. We've been angry. We've been fearful. We've been just tossed to and fro with all kinds of thoughts and ideas. We've been angry with each other. Racism is coming up to the fore, squishing on rights of women, GLBT communities, all the things that have been really fought hard over the last 60, 70 years. Now we're seeing a great Houdini, you know, the whipping of the tablecloth under the dinner plates. It's like all those things are vanishing. You know, buying insurance in case you're raped and need an abortion. These things are insane, not logical. And so we're always aggravated, we're always irritated, we're always fearful, we're always thinking of, you know, terror, the terror stuff that's been going on. You know, that unexpected, unpredictable, slap in the face, punch in the gut, here's more people being affected kind of feeling. And that has an impact on us. But more than that, more than the impact it has, it causes us to think angry things. It inspires fear. It inspires reactions in each of us that can be really extreme. And those extreme thoughts go out into the ethers, electromagnetic energy. They can be measured. Our thoughts can be measured with little electrodes they put on your brain. And if you have a thought, it's like your neurons fire. That firing, there's an escape of energy. There's a bolt of energy that goes forth. Now, multiply that by about 5 billion people. Probably not 7 billion, but a lot of billions of people who are afraid, who are frightened, who are worried, who are fearful, who wish that things could be different, who are mourning, grieving, scared and feeling helpless. All of that stuff going out into the ethers. What's going to happen to all that energy? Well, gee, It's going to affect the magnetic energy of the earth. Just a theory. Might sound like a crackpot, but Ghostbusters 2, if you remember, had that river of slime, all the negative thoughts, all the negative New York energy created this stuff that was toxic under the earth, and it manifested. Remember, it covered up the Museum of Arts or something. That's what we're doing. So what's going to break through that shell of toxic sludge that we are putting out in the world, that's causing, I think, maybe not directly, but I think it has an influence on things like hurricanes and things like earthquakes and things like maybe fires, I don't know. But it's out there and it's doing stuff. It's circling around us and it's making us miserable. The antidote is prayer, is love, is kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Gee, I think that if we could get enough of those billions of people to turn their thoughts from fear to outreach in love, from being scared to boldly reaching out, from condemning our neighbor to loving our neighbor, by just a simple action as a smile, I think we can start to turn the tide, to bring peace back to our world, and by extension, peace back to poor old Mother Nature, who's, I think, a little upset with all of us at this point in time. So let's begin tonight to say a prayer for the world, to try to counteract all of those things that have been causing us worry, anxiety, fear, anger, all the negatively charged emotions that we all have experienced, and try to reframe them with loving. I bless you to your good. I might not like you, but I bless you to your good. Your good is not here, you go to it elsewhere. Catherine Ponder, very famous Unity minister, she's got a point. So let's begin tonight by just taking time to take a deep breath and quieting our hearts and our minds, and offer a prayer for the people of the planet, the people of the world. Gracious God, we ask that this night you blanket us with your love. We ask that you see into our hearts and help us, that you bring to us holy angels this night to go around the planet, to calm the storms, to put out the fires, to settle our hearts, to bring peace and serenity to all of your children and all of your creatures. We ask that this night we might know most profoundly your blessing and your love, and that we might be inspired to reach out in courage and faith to one another on this planet, to extend to everyone a smile, to extend to everyone our best lightness of being, joy and happiness, that we would treat everyone the way that we wish to be treated. Help us to trust one another once more. Help us to see your hand at work so that things begin to balance out and level out. Help us to know that you are walking with us, that your love, your light, your guidance leads the way. Smile down on this planet. Fill us with your love. Fill us with your light. And fill us with hope. Amen. Well, I commend that to you to continue throughout the evening and the coming days. Send love to all who are in need. Just picture Florida and in your mind's eye, cradle it. Cradle that peninsula on the map. Send it your love. Picture the places where the wildfires are happening. And again, just bless it. See it restored. See all the fires gone, the air clear. And see the places that are flooded. The water's receding. People smiling, fixing up their homes, filled with hope once more. Just give the world your energy and your love this night and every day. And I will talk to you again soon. Blessings.